Are you someone who is trying to start a business but unable to do so because of no business idea or the lack of correct business idea or because of too many business ideas and you don't have a clarity which one to pick or what to do? If you resonate with any of these problems, then this video is for you. I'll be giving you 6 simple steps that you can implement today alongside your job to build your business. My name is Shashank and I am a business mentor and I help working professionals build a business around their passion without quitting their job. Now, these 6 steps are so simple and I have implemented them in my life and I am seeing tremendous results. Not only me, all of my mentees are thriving in their business by implementing these 6 steps. Now, let's talk about these steps one by one. Step number 1 is developing a mindset of a warrior or an entrepreneur. Now, why this is important or why this is the first step? So far, you have been working as a corporate employee or in some other sector and you have developed an employee mindset. With the employee mindset, if you approach business, the chances are that you will not be able to succeed. Or even if you become successful, you will not be able to become a multi-millionaire. To do that, you really need to develop a mindset of an entrepreneur. What is a mindset of an entrepreneur or a warrior? Is a mindset where there is no fear, where there is no anxiety. And you start looking at the same opportunity from the eyesight of an entrepreneur rather than an employee. And then your horizon expands. Then the opportunities expand. Now, your question is, how do I develop a warrior mindset? The first thing that we need to do here is we need to start developing a habit of writing. Maintain a diary or a journal. Write every day 3 things that you are grateful for. It can be as small as getting up early or able to breathe fresh air, able to eat fresh food. Write 3 things every day that you are grateful for. Then write 2 things every day that you have accomplished. It can be small things that you are proud of. We have developed a habit of self-sabotage. We need to come out of it. We need to remind ourselves that we have the capability to achieve anything that we want. And how we do it? Just by writing what are the things that we have accomplished, that we promised ourselves, and we are proud of our accomplishments. Then write your 1-year goals, not 3 years or 5 years. I just want you to have goals for next 1 year. What all you want to achieve in 1 year. And write those goals every day in your diary. This is very important. Have a couple of positive affirmations that you can repeat when you are going off to sleep. So every night before going off to sleep, start repeating those affirmations in your mind. And when you get up in the morning, the next morning, again repeat those affirmations for at least 5 to 10 times. Slowly your mind will start believing in those affirmations and you will start acting accordingly. So how we are developing a mindset of a warrior? We are writing all our goals every day. We are writing 3 things that we are grateful for, and we are writing at least 2 to 3 things that we have accomplished that day and we are proud of. So every day you will write, and we are repeating our affirmation. Now step 2. Step 2 is selecting a business idea. And this is where a lot of people struggle because they want to have the perfect business idea that will fall from the sky and then they will start. The reality is there is no perfect business idea and nothing will fall from the sky. This business idea was always in front of you. You just need to see it. Now, how we select or identify a business idea? Most likely, we should do a business on the things that we are passionate about. Otherwise, we'll quit. And how do we find our passion? It's very simple. Take a paper and a pen and list down all the problems that you have solved for yourself in your life. And all the problems that you want to solve for others or you can solve for others. It can be as simple as writing perfect emails or how to drive a car. Anything that you have solved for yourself, you write that down in that list. And when you are thinking of these problems, think small, think micro problems. Don't think global warming. Don't think ending corruption. These are macro problems. If you think macro, you will not be able to write anything. So that's why think micro, think small problems that you have solved for yourself. Once you have listed down all these problems, These are the potential business ideas. Then we need to assess each problem against your current skill set in solving that and the market demand, the demand of people looking for a solution on that. Select the problem where you have the maximum skill set and the highest demand. And that is your business idea and start with that. It's so easy. And if you think that if you're not sure if it will work or not, hang on. Implement all the other steps that I am going to tell you, and then we will validate it. If it is not working, then we'll select another idea. We have so many problems that we have written. Now, step number 3 is creating a market first. What is that? A lot of entrepreneurs make this mistake of getting an idea or identifying a problem and they start creating products. No, that is wrong. First, we need to create a market. We need to understand if the problem that we have selected is a genuine problem or not. Are a lot of people struggling with that problem or not? How do we do it? By creating a market, by creating an initial set of buyers or followers who are following our vision or who will opt in for our vision. How we do it? We check our personal network and see who are the potential buyers from our personal network that we can go to and talk about the solution or the problem that we are trying to solve. And from there, we get our initial buyers who will be part of our initial testing phase. If you don't have anyone in your personal network, then what you can do is you can go out on social media and write a post. Write a post stating that this is the problem I'm trying to solve and I need an initial set of people who will be interested. And if you are struggling with that problem, just comment and I will offer my product or services for free or at a very discounted price. And you'll be amazed by the number of responses you will get. And if you're not getting enough responses, keep talking about that on social media and slowly people will start affiliating your name or your brand with that business idea or that problem. And then gauge how many people are responding to your post. If you're getting a lot of responses, if you're getting a lot of engagement, that means, yes, the problem is genuine. And also you are creating your followers or your buyers. The people who are engaging with you or responding to your post, keep engaging with them. And that's how you create your initial market before you launch the product. Because the market is ready. And we are engaging them, we are nurturing them again and again by giving them solutions, giving them tips, so that when we launch something, they are ready to buy. This brings me to the next step, which is step number 4, creating your product. Now, we have created a market. Now it's time to create a product. Now, we don't want to build a fancy product. We don't want to build a Taj Mahal. No. We want to build a prototype, or we call it as a minimum viable product or an MVP. What is an MVP? MVP is a small functioning version of your major product, which solves the main problem of your customer. So your customer may have 10,000 different problems that you want to solve, but we'll just pick the main core problem and create a prototype that has little bit of functionality, little bit of usability, little bit of reliability, and little bit of delightfulness, and give it to the customer and get the feedback from the customer. This is how we launch a product fast or go to market fast. If you keep investing your time, effort, energy in creating a world-class product, then you will be always in the creation phase and you will never be able to launch. Or even if you launch, it will be so late that the market might have changed. The customer's requirements might have changed. So develop a small prototype and launch it to the customer, give it to the initial set of buyers and get their feedback. And based on their feedback, keep improving your product. This is how from MVP we create a full-fledged product. And all the big companies that you see, Google, Facebook, all started as a simple MVP. Google was just a search engine. Now it's everywhere. Facebook was just a social media network for Harvard students. Now it is everywhere. They were just solving one problem when they started out. And then they got the feedback and they expanded. Now, let's talk about the next step, which is step number 5, validating. Now, when you create an MVP, you give that MVP to your initial set of buyers and validate whatever assumptions that you made, that these are the problems of my market. I really wanted to solve this, or this product will solve this problem in this way. Is your initial market or initial set of customers resonating with that approach? Are they able to solve their problem using your MVP? If they are able to solve their problem using your MVP, then your assumptions are correct. That means your idea is validated, your MVP is validated. Now you can go to the next phase. But if your validation is failing, your customers are giving you negative feedback, then you need to go back to the drawing board and see what assumption needs to be worked upon, what features within your product needs to be worked upon, so that you can solve the problem of your customer in the most efficient manner. Do not put money in marketing, in scaling before you validate your business idea. So what are we validating? We are validating whether the problem that we have selected, is this a genuine problem? The MVP that we created, is this MVP solving the problem in the most efficient manner? And the price point that we thought we will sell this MVP for, is the price point correct? Is the market responding with the price point that I have set? How will we know? If we say that our MVP or initial offer is, let's say, for 10,000, and I get 10 buyers for 10,000, and I'm able to solve their problem, or the product or service is able to give them the main core problem, solution, then this validation is correct. That 10,000 is optimum price for my MVP. But if I'm not getting anyone and people are saying it's too high, then we need to relook at the pricing strategy. Or pricing is right, but the product or service is not solving the problem in the most efficient manner, then we need to look at our features. And we have different tools and technologies to prioritize the features like Kano model and etc. I don't want to get into too much of detail on the product building, otherwise it will be a different lecture altogether. Now, once you have validated your price, your problem or business idea and your MVP solution, now it's time, the last step, which is step number 6, that is scaling. Once you know that this is working, the other assumptions are correct, people are buying it, and your product or service is giving them results, now we will scale. How to scale? Now, there are various different methods of scaling, but the best method is to put funds in marketing. The more money you put in marketing and sales, the more you will get returns. That is the best ROI you can get from any business. Start running Facebook ads, start running Google ads or print ads if that is relevant in your industry. It doesn't matter. You have to invest budget in marketing to scale and sales. If you don't know marketing, if you don't know sales, that is still okay. You can learn these skills. These are easily learnable skills. Get some basic training, do some basic marketing and sales, get your hands on, and later you can hire people. That is fine, but don't hire anyone from day one. I want you to learn it and try it for yourself so that you know how it works at the ground level. But scaling is very important, but scaling only after validating your business proposal or your business offer. Don't put money in marketing before you validate it. Otherwise, you are just trying to hit a target blindfolded, which I don't recommend. Now, the 6 steps, just to summarize: step number 1 is developing an entrepreneur mindset. Step number 2, finalizing a correct business idea. Step number 3, creating a market. Step number 4, creating your MVP. Step number 5, validating your business MVP or your business offer, which is your MVP, your business problem and the market that you are trying to solve for. And step number 6 is the scaling. Now, for some of you, it may be very overwhelming that how will I implement all these 6 steps, though they are very easy. But in case you think you will not be able to implement on your own, that is totally okay. What I have done is I have created a free training, and the link is in the description box of this video, wherein I am telling you how you can build a business around your passion without quitting your job. And I am talking about simple strategies. Watch that training, and towards the end of the training, you can book a one-on-one call with me where I will customize these 6 steps for you and show you how we can work together in building your business around your passion without quitting your job.